Alright guys, so welcome back to Copa Mexico 6, and we've got Combi KingstoNe up against Combi Bad Guy today. So Combi Bad Guy in the blue trunks on the Ethiopians, Combi KingstoNe in the red trunks on Bulgarians. So welcome back to some more AoE 2 DE commentary of a Mexican players exclusive tournament hosted by Combi team. Links will be in my YouTube description, so check them out. Thank you for hosting it, guys. Thank you for letting me cast. Guys have made it easy to actually get a lot of the recordings. KingstoNe quick on trying to get an Ibex back to his base now. Bad guy. Not going to do the same. Another piggy to bring home. Bring home the bacon, man. Couple more sheep there for KingstoNe to find. Another one there for bad guy. Oh no, he's scouting with that one. So Arbex is a bit of a faster food source than the pigs. Forget this map name, I'll have to look it up later. Sorry guys. Actually, no, I can do that here. Land Madness. So what are we going to see? So, Bulgarians, here for Combi. KingstoNe, he's going to have access to cheaper TCs, cheaper blacksmith techs, stronger militia in line because it's got free upgrades. So we go straight on man-at-arms and then long swordsman. Well, bad guy. Ethiopians, faster firing archers. His age ups actually pay back a couple of resources. Put him on the path to the next one, or fielding some gold food units. So who are you barracking for, guys? Bad guy bringing back another one of these Ibexes. A little unfortunate to have that bamboo forest in the way there, but he's making it work nevertheless. KingstoNe's still got a couple of sheep to try and find over this side. I got a little bit unlucky to not find those guys yet. KingstoNe sweeping around first, and he'll find his other sheep. Looks like that guy will probably do the same after bringing this last deer back home. That's going to be a bit of a pain to try and get behind it here. So scattering it around the gold mine here, bringing it closer. It's a bit of an art form to doing this. I could watch this all day just about. Listen to that AoE 2 music. Man, that's gangster. Oh shit, he fucked it up. Oh no, oh no. Cold red, cold red. What are we gonna do? There you go, he gets it. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Sorry guys, I'm just entertaining myself. It's been a big month. Both at work and with commentary. So bad guy walling in his woodline and looking to take another one as well. I think he doesn't want to get caught out early here. With an early rush from KingstoNe. But KingstoNe has his barracks not actually going for any barracks units just yet. Tend to just try and focus on that age up perhaps.
Quit touching me!
Oh no, never mind, I take it back, he's already gone. Before the man-at-arms have missed them being trained already. So, bad guy.
No.
Going to feudal age. How did I miss this? I'm stupid. KingstoNe getting loom in the meanwhile. Must have been briefly housed, but he'll be able to go for the age up not long after this finishes. pick off a couple of villages and make it hard for his opponent to try and raid and get value out of the scout harass. We'll try and go for a proxy building and get a bit of harass done with his own barracks or range or stables later on. So, very fast barracks, but that's a lot of build time. So it's a lot of gather time being wasted. Because it's inefficient to build buildings with more than one or two workers at the end of the day. Like, yes, it does build it faster, but there is diminishing returns, so it ends up not being really all that worth it. It's really only if you're like forcing out faster static defense that'll actually kill, or if you're forcing out a faster town center that it's actually really worthwhile to build things with more than 2 villages. Ideally you want to build them with 1. Deathmatch player here. I know boats. So, KingstoNe just taking a bit of harass there from bad guy. But bad guy's going to have to do everything he can because he's going to have to save a lot of villages. Try and repair through a lot of aggression here from KingstoNe. Bad guy. No military production. Oh no, here we go. So there's a scout cav coming out of the stables. Wow, KingstoNe. Just getting eco techs behind this horse bit. Sorry, bit axe and horse collar. Bad guy thinking he might try and go for a cav raid of his own. Well, there we go. Man at arms for free because KingstoNe now in age 2 going for the archery range. I mean, this is why you get 2 villages so you can actually get the building up while still, you know, trying to flee with the lower villager. That guy gonna get a couple of, well, a vill kill here. So the first blood by bad guy here. So nice opening for him with the scout cav. KingstoNe very close to having walled off his base as well. KingstoNe forcing bad guy to actually tower up here. Well, he cancels his own. So that costs KingstoNe a little bit of stone, but it costs bad guy a lot more, especially because he's going to finish the tower now. KingstoNe actually going to steal a bit of his opponent's stone now. But he is going to lose man-at-arms to the scouts. So KingstoNe going to get a spear or 2. And some skirms. He's forced bad guy to have to really tower up now. So vill counts pretty even. But KingstoNe's actually lost all those early man-at-arms, so they are free for Bulgarians to actually upgrade. So he does at least have that up his sleeve, and he's forced out that tower from a bad guy. A little bit more in the way of wall repairing. But bad guy, a healthy number of these scout cav now. Gonna try and catch out KingstoNe's. But he's actually going straight past it. I'm gonna try and go for a bit of a scout and a run by now. Couple of idlers here for KingstoNe, so he needs to get them back to work. So he's gonna go back to a little bit of wood cutting. So we've got some more farms closely down around the town centre. Ooh, and scout cav here for KingstoNe, not able to pick off the archer, so he's going to have to flee and just getting a bit of a scout done. The tower's finished though, and there is another archer here to pick him off, so nice pick off there for bad guy. He's just scouting out KingstoNe's base, not really committing to anything because there are spears in tow, so he's just forcing his opponent to try and chase him a little bit. KingstoNe getting a bunch of ranged upgrades. Having a stable here as well. Getting melee damage through this. Bad guy adding his fletching, adding some archers as well. This is great. I love feudal age fights. Army of spears going to be able to decimate those horse archers if they don't want to engage. I mean, they can. Sorry, the scout cav, but they don't want to engage because of the archers. skirms going to be able to fight archers, but archers can also really kite them quite well as well. Scout cavalry engaging. We're trying to engage on the skirms, but bad guy having a flee now. So he's now split up the spears from the skirms, so he should be able to get some damage off on the skirms, sacrificing a couple of archers to do so. So bad guy going to be able to chip away at those skirmishes. But he really doesn't want to get picked off by these spears. So, but I guess this is the beauty of cavalry. Ooh, and he doesn't want to rally past the spears like that because he drops 2 scout cav almost instantly. And it looks like KingstoNe can actually work away at all the archers.
Yes.
Put dog buff. He's not happy. Bad paying. KingstoNe. It's a nice little pick off there for him there. And bad guy won't be happy about it. He's getting a market. KingstoNe adding more feudal upgrades for the moment. Looks like KingstoNe's actually got a little bit more feudal army. He's going to try and pick off the scout cav because he outnumbers his opponent on that front, and scary feudal army here with anti-archer, anti-cav, and anti-archer against archers and a scout cav. So what's bad guy going to make from here? He's still pumping out the archers. He's going to get his forging upgrade after his padded leather armor there for his archers. So he hasn't yet started producing any more military for the moment out of, well, any merely military. So I don't know why he's going to look at getting forging just yet. Because he does have this impressive archer ball, which he's still building up. But if he's going to go for forging, here we go. He's going to have more scout cavalry. I was going to say he probably needs to do so if he is going to bother with going for forging. Otherwise, it's sort of not worth it. Another tower now. Forced out by KingstoNe. Bad guy even going to use the villagers on the skirmishers now, while the archer's going to focus on the scout cav and then the spears. Although the bills need to be shift commanded on the other skirms now. That guy able to clean up most of this force though, and his archers are still alive, but there's some more scout cav on the way in. Looks like they're going to focus down his opponent's scout cav. Hard to tell who's actually winning this fight, but it looks like KingstoNe now finally having everything cleaned up. But he's taken out a lot of the archers for bad guy right now. KingstoNe making a mess of his opponent's eco now, forcing out that other tower, and he's slightly up in terms of the Vil count, getting that 43rd one just before his opponent. Bad guy trying to defend on his doorstep, and now with the scout cav dead once again. He's got another spear though, so if he can get under the tower fire and get the spear out, KingstoNe will have to try and push through the other side. The bad guy needs to try and wall this off. If he can do so, he can force KingstoNe to have to take an engagement into that mighty army of his. He needs more spears, another one on the way. No more archers at the moment. He wants to try and get his castle age. But he needs units to defend because KingstoNe continuing to pressure at the moment, and he's still sitting in feudal, just streaming across more scout cav. He's added 3 stables and he's going to add more houses here. He just really wants to commit to the scout cav harass, wear out his opponent, force bad guy to have to commit to another barracks or more towers, try and work towards castle age. Although he's not very far off it, he should be able to take castle right now. So it looks like he'll be able to do so. So bad guy, castle age on the way, but KingstoNe's got a lot of map control at the moment, and he's nearly got enough scout cav to actually pick off all the spearmen. Because as long as he juggles with a spearmen really only hitting each scout cav once or twice, And then he just micros them back before they even get to about half health. Like, even that's a little bit too low. You want to pull them on out about 35 to 40. Just have them group focus down the spears first. And Kingston might have just massed up enough scout cav here for this rush to really work. He's forcing a massive garrison there from bad guys, so that's a lot of worker inactivity. Another spear being picked off before I can get any kills. Watchtower trying to focus down these low scout cav. These guys should be able to get on top of a couple of these villages. This is going to be very rough for bad guy right now. Kingston's even brought some archers and he's going to park them right underneath the tower, so he'll even be able to focus down the villages with those. While his scout cav go to the town on bad guys. Archers here. So archer count really fading away. He's still got all of his villagers garrisoned. While he's aging up, he probably needs to unqueue these guys and keep gathering so he can actually just pump out units at this stage. Getting pikemen. Probably wants to add knights. Second town center here. So Castle Age is finishing up at pretty similar times. Kingston able to macro up really well through this aggression because he's been slowing down bad guys' economy while he's played so heavy on feudal age units. So all the palisades being deleted here. I don't know if that was intentional or if he was really only looking to delete, you know, 1 or 2 segments. Because now everything's opened up again. Kingston with light cavalry now. He's upgraded all these scout cav. Crossbowmen on the way for bad guy. And he's going to add some the pikes as well. Being able to pick off Kingston's archers here. So that's a nice catch for bad guy. But at the same time, this is a wonderful pick off for Kingston. He's overwhelmed the pikeman count. GG. Bad guys going to tap out. And Kingston taking the series.